Hey, what's going on, guys? 118 Set Shadow here. We've got another abundance of singles to take a look at today, and we're going to start off with one that we haven't talked about for a while, which is Basagra. Looking at it now, it has 5 different copies available to it, 2 full art SPS, because you have the SP that you get out of set 4, and then you've got the Vanguard Deluxe that you got out of Anime Expo. There's a heavy price difference in the base listing right now, where it's $58 for that, and then $32.50 if you want to pick up the deluxe promo. If you just want the ones from the trial deck, 24 cents for the regular one, but it's still a $3 triple R foil if you want that. And if you really want to bling it up with the SSR, that's almost $1,000 if you want to pick that up base. And market price on this is $850. Taking a look at history on that, let's see. So basically, I mean, it's not selling consistently. Someone bought a copy for 700. Someone bought a copy for 1,000 today. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. The only thing I have to say against getting the SSR is that you don't have the Fire Eye in it. Which, I like the Fire Eye in Basagra. Actually, you don't even get any of the fire anywhere else in the card. But, I mean, you get the signature, so can't really beat that one either. Formo Chosen Knights. The SP of this card from set 4 has no listings right now. Last time it sold was late last month for $15, and before that it was selling for $8 to $10 most of the time. Progressively, it just went up in value, and we've gotten to this point where it's just not available. So, if you are looking for the SP of this, you're going to have to look around. And then triggers are moving back up, especially on the Brankgate side. Before I was talking about Empyro Dragon going up, and now a Milite Connector is also starting to see more buyouts. There are low quantities among all of its printings right now, and it's got 3 overall base printings and the SP. Because, I mean, we look at the set 7 reprint, only 5 listings, and it's close to $10 right now. The original rare is $8 base, 8 listings left. The reprint and the festival booster is $9 base, 2 listings left. And but the SP on the other hand is not sky high right now like it used to be. Market price on this is $115, but the lowest listing is $60. And there are 8 listings available. And yes, the first listings here are near mint, so basically $60 for near mint copies. And there are a fair few of them underneath $70 before they start getting back up there. Historically, it did see a spike during August, and then it just tapered off recently. And there's only one recent sell, so I guess that just has to do with the fact that, yeah, this card has not been selling for a while, but now it's starting to move again. Immense Aptitude Relier. This is powerful support for Herminia, and right now, we take a look at listings on this one. It's from set 3 Lyrical. About $13 and 12 listings if you want to pick up the regular triple rare, which is the only one you can pick up right now because the FFR has no quantities. $27.45 is the current market price on the FFR, and if we take a look at history on that one, last several listings sold at the beginning of September, and they were 24 in August, and then people bought them for 35s. But yeah, the price is overall up, and with Herminia getting support in set 4 Lyrical next year, well, I mean, it's already seen its buyout, so we'll see how much higher it can get. Yami Ensemble Nala. This card has a good amount of listings available, but it's also powerful support just to keep your eye out for. $4 right now if you want to pick up the triple rare, and there are 16 listings on that. If you want the SP, I remember this was out of stock for a while, but it is back on the market with 9 listings and is base $12 at this point. Endo. We look at the copy from set 5. I hadn't really been covering this too much, and probably should have, given that it has been taking quite a leap back up in value from around the $7 mark, and now it's closer to 11 after about 3 months. Sales have been moving closer to $12 these days, and available listings are $11 to $12 for the most part. If you take a look at the front page, that's effectively where they're at. And there are 14 listings overall. Market price is about $11 as well. But this card and the rest of the deck is starting to make its way back up a little bit. Then I also want to talk about Rosarium, which across the different variations that we've got of it, the set 8 version, It's Showtime, is still pretty cheap at $150 to start off with, and it has 24 listings, so still pretty available. But the triple rare from set 5, the original one, is starting to move up in value and is now just over $6 for its base price with 15 listings. And if you take a look at the SP and the FFR only has 2 listings right now, starting at 75, and then the original SP is currently 109, and market price is 93 at this point. So they're both way above their market prices and short on quantities. As we get closer to set 13, I anticipate that there's some more movement on the Youthberg side, particularly on the trial deck, since Youthberg is one of those decks that does have a foilable ride line. So we take a look at some of those foils. The grade 0 following in footsteps is $15 base. The grade 1 breakaway is $13. Then Ardent Light, which is the grade 2, is currently $20-ish. And we just take a look at the rest of the deck. Heck, if you want the common version from this trial deck, it's apparently over almost $3. And I mean, it was reprinted in Festival Collection, wasn't it? So I don't see why it's so high. The foil of Codwall is almost $10, well, almost $9, and the regular one is about $4. Volition Rigger Dragon is still a $3 critical trigger. That just never changes. Zest had been going up past $1 for a while, but it looks like we're back down to 30 cents for a base listing. After we have that, oh yeah. After that, there is one 60-cent listing with 10 copies, but after that, it becomes a $3 card again. So watch out if you are looking to pick these up for full burst. You'll probably want to get those. You'll probably want to get those cheap ones while you can. Anthema Slap Twinkle, particularly the FR, is low on quantities right now. 3 listings and $20. They have been selling recently for $15 to $17, and they range from $20 to $25 right now. So just keep that in mind if you are looking to bling out Lutetia. It's going back up. Dearest Affinity Lizette. This is Petralka's promo support, which is actually, I've mentioned this one before as an item to watch out for Petralka's value. But right now the card has been selling for 12 to, it's actually sold for 15 too. But we take a look at available listings, and there are quite a few of them for $10 to $12 right now. So it is going down somewhat, but we'll see if it continues to. Petralka does get pretty strong with this. Alan Dargante, or Dargente. Right now, this is the promo that came out of the set 12 sneak preview, and it's for Avaga. 31 listings available, and it's been going down. Now it's available for $5 and somewhat lower in some cases, but I'd say that's about as far as it's gonna fall, especially given that set 13 will be bringing Avagarda's new support out, which could make this card spike back up in price even just a little bit. After all, it effectively makes it so that you don't need to play the one Blitz order, the Death Gales. I mean, you would probably still play it anyway, and you'll get extra power gains, but you can still get a lot of extra power bonuses even without it. Rosarium Fairy. This one I know had a pretty big price when it first came out with the sneak preview, but it's fallen off since then and has quite a few listings available right now. It's for Leonore and Gramphia, and with Leonore getting its newer versions in set 13, it may... we'll have to see where it ends up going. But I know in Japan this one is just under 1,000 yen, which is the equivalent of about $8. Right now we're looking at listings at around 750. Available ones are closer to 8. So not bad. That's effectively where it is in Japan right now too. Though I'll probably have to take a look now that set 13's come out. I don't know if it's changed since then. Of course, now that we have set 12 in motion, Mask of Hydragoom has been seeing a drop-off on its low rarities. Now you can pick up the new version of it for as low as $9, and then the one from Dragon Masquerade set 10. The double R on that is still over $10, but it's still a far cry from its current market price, which is closer to $19. But if you want the FR or the promo version of it, those are still high up in price. $25 if you want the promo, and $35 if you want the FR. But if you just want a bunch of masks to play with, they'll probably keep going down a bit more as we get more sales of boxes. But, I mean, there's enough of them where I don't think its price can go too high. Now, just to take a look from set 12, we also have the introduction of the Jewel Beasts, which are they're all basically cats that give you some kind of an effect by putting ride deck cards back, and then they also have a secondary ability to become 20k shields. Effectively, you only get to use them twice at max, but they have seen some popularity and at least get played as one or two ofs in a lot of decks now. So, if we take a look at the FFRs, Dark States, we've got Almthis at the highest rate from market price. Then you have Tolpaz, which is Cater Sanctuary, coming up next. Then you've got Galnet, which is the third one for the FFR. Then Synthetica, which is 24, fourth place. Elmdar is Stoichia, last place at $17. Then we take a look at the regular triple Rs that are available. It's Tolpaz that's at the top right now at $5.40, market price $5. Almthis is in second. We've got about $4 on both market price and listings. Galnet drops off pretty hard from that. It's $1 right now. Then you've got Elmdar next at 95 cents, and Synthetica is the cheapest on the triple Rs at 69 cents right now available. Yeah. So the market prices and the base listing prices are falling in line with this order. And the last card to cover today is Causality Dragon Crucial Dragon from Festival Collection. It's low on listings on the triple rare right now. I was talking about how the FFR was low on listings in the past, but its price has not really changed. It's still in the 20 range. Market price is still 17, but also I've never really seen the listings go much higher than 25. But there are only 3 listings left on the triple rare starting at $5, which is above its market price right now. And if we take a look at history on this one, let's see. They have been getting bought at $3 pretty consistently right now and move on up to 5. And right now, available listings are all $7 or under. There are still quite a few copies among the 3 listings that are left, so I guess there's not too much risk of a buyout unless someone just really goes ham on it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.